This podcast is for pure entertainment. Our thoughts and views, man, they're not to be taken serious. If we hurt your feelings, then maybe you should stop being so soft. We don't want no smoke with anyone for voicing our opinions, bro. Please, 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 please. We are all pussy. All of us. Welcome to the Iceberg Lounge. I hope you enjoy this just as much as we did making it. You did.
I was saying if I won the lottery, I wouldn't buy any jewelry. I wouldn't buy any big houses. I wouldn't buy any super nice cars.
I think I'd buy a house.
For my mama, I would. And my wife, yeah. You know, make sure she's straight. But like having all the extra, to me personally, if I had all that money, honestly, I'd find a way to feed a small country first before I'd help myself out. That's how I feel about myself.
Yeah, I probably do that, something like that.
That's admirable. I didn't even think of that first.
No,
but
yeah. You know, on that subject, I got some. I'm involved with some ministry charities.
Yeah.
One in particular is called India Partners. If you ever want to check it out, these people, they go out and they rescue little girls, little boys,
Wow.
women from the red light district from like human trafficking
Wow.
and whatnot. They go out and rescue those people, give them housing, food, therapy, and security. And then another one where you sponsor a child, they send you a picture of them. You know, I got one on my refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. They write you little letters and whatnot. Like that's the stuff that would just like, when I think about that, I'm like, I wouldn't spend my money on anything else really. Like I would go out and help these little people, these folks that really need help.
Yeah.
Because I've already had everything I really wanted,
You always have what you need. I think.
Exactly.
Well, I mean that in like, sometimes people don't have what they need, but I feel like still, everyone is put in the situation that they can handle to some extent.
For sure. And now that we live and direct, you had a question for our esteemed guest.
I did. What does a day in the life of Luxury the Trap God look like?
Oh, shit.
Like, what did you could do a day in the life, but what did you do today? Sunday.
Shit, it's Sunday. Really, when I wake up, I try my best to remember, because where I stay at, it's a lot of sunlight. Like, first thing in the morning, it's just bright.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So I try to get outside and pray.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
prayed this morning, and after that, I go to my phone and shit. My phone start blowing up, and I head out for the day and just try to be successful and
That's right.
make this money.
That's right.
Sunlight first thing is extremely beneficial.
It is. All that vitamin D can give you. I was telling Philly on the last podcast he's deficient in some vitamin D.
Deficient in what, nigga?
Deficient in what? Second time.
What you think I'm deficient in, bro?
Vitamin D and strawberries.
Strawberries and bananas, potassium.
I get it from somewhere else. I brought my motherfucking ski mask today.
You dig.
Shout out to my nigga Trap.
Do you feel me?
And
Yes, sir.
That's how we running shit. I brought my glasses too, nigga.
Yes,
So,
sir.
We doing whatever we gotta do.
Hey.
Nigga, you tell me to play, we run it.
So,
That part.
Also, I was watching an interview of you, and you were talking about licorice. Like, do you have a favorite flavor of the week or of the month or right now? Or is that not your favorite candy right now?
No, it's probably great. It's
Grape?
gonna be the all-time favorite right now.
grape licorice?
Yep.
I never even heard of that.
Me neither.
For real?
Yeah,
Grape
ever.
licorice.
Besides your interview, I didn't really
They be
hear.
doing different flavors. I've seen a
had no
bunch
clue.
of places. Like, I
No
went to
clue.
Key West and they had like a licorice shop and they got like
That's
a bunch
crazy.
of different flavors and all kinds of shit.
That's crazy, man. Nah. Do you like black licorice?
No.
Okay, cool. We can talk. All right. That's funny. But now, look, we got Luxury the Trap God in the building. One of our esteemed guests. It's a pleasure to have you here, my brother. Pleasure to have you here.
Yes, sir. It's a
And we're going to
pleasure
dive
be here.
into a variety of topics, So first and foremost, before I get too deep into it, because we got to have the host sitting down too, I know he's got a gang of questions. Where did the name Luxury the Trap God come from?
Shit. So, like in my music career, I've had a couple different names. So the luxury, the trap god came about probably about like 10 years ago. And I was just talking to one of my homegirls about, and it was like time for me to change my name. Like I wanted to change my name. I wanted to do something different. So I was talking to my homegirl. She was like, what describes you and like what you are?" And I'm like, "Well, shit, everything luxury over here." So I put, so the luxury. She was like, "All right, luxury," and then the luxury, the trap guy, like the trap guy came when I was in Atlanta, visiting Atlanta for a little bit, and yeah, I just put two and two together, like luxury, the trap guy, and I ran with that, and I wanted like my name. I didn't want it like to like when I get my stardom or whatever. I want everybody to feel like that they're a trap guy, because it's not like my name stands for take the trap in my name. It stands for take risk and prosper. So that can fall under a lot of categories. If you just wake up every day, go to work, whatever. Like you, in my mind, you trapping, you taking a risk to do something to better yourself. So I just like I wanted my name to like branch out so everybody could be like, oh well, I'm a trap guy too or whatever. So I just wanted to leave my name to be open for other people. So it just stuck. Luxury the trap guy. It's the lifestyle.
I see. So it was meant to inspire.
Yeah, that's
say.
cool. Take risk and prosper.
It's fire. It's fire.
Yeah.
My brother.
Good shit.
What's up with it?
What's up with it, man?
What up with it, gang?
What's
Yes, sir.
happening?
Yes, sir. We the Iceberg Lounge. I go by the name Uno. It's Phyllis Driller. It's Taylor. It's Mike June. We got a very, very, very special guest on my girl on the switcher. Can't forget wifey. We got a very, very, very special guest in the building. Very special. This is somebody that I grew close with in the scene in the 805. Somebody that I talk to almost every day on a consistent basis, if it's through the CTC chat or just DMing, checking up on one another. He send me anything, I'm locked in. I'm gonna get it to him when we on it. We tapped in. Literally one of the most entertaining. He chilling right now, but we gonna hopefully wake his ass up. But he one of the most entertaining niggas I know, just off GP, just off the nigga, just the strength of him being him. So it was only a luxury, no pun intended, to have him in the lounge with us, man. So
Deserved.
without further ado, I want to give a round of applause for Trap God, the luxury of the Trap
sir.
God.
Yes, sir. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey now.
So yeah, first question I always start off with, man. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Santa Maria, California.
Oh, you from the coast for real?
Yeah, I'm from the coast, man, right there. And yeah.
Right
Santa
there,
Maria.
over the China.
Yep.
Over
Ta-
Chanda.
over the Vachanda. Talk to us about growing up in Santa Maria and how that vibe was like, how you took your lessons in your environment and kind of just put it into the man you are today.
All right, so I was born in Santa Maria, and then like around when I was 5, me and my mom went to the Bay Area, cause she's from the Bay Area. She's from Oakland, California, and so like I remember like life and being alive when I was about 5 years old, 5 or 6, and we was in East Oakland, California, in the village. So my younger ages, like I was in the Bay Area. I wasn't in Santa Maria, but I was born in Santa Maria. Then we was up in the Bay for about 10 years, and then when I was a teenager, like 12 or 13, I came back to Santa Maria. I was getting I had just got on like probation, started to get in a little bit of trouble. So they was like, you can go down south and try things down there. So I moved back to Santa Maria, and I came back when I was about 12 or 13, just meeting new family members, getting back tapped in with my dad and shit, and that's like mainly what was going on the first 10 years of my life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You talked a little bit of it. I need a story right now. Tell us, if you can think of one, tell us the funniest or craziest story you experienced when you was locked up.
So, okay, fighting and stuff like that was regular for me, like just seeing, but like the amount of there was a lot of like homosexual stuff going on with kids in there,
Jeez.
and they were like 15 and 14 and stuff. I'm like, y'all going home.
Man, yeah.
Crazy.
Man.
Like you don't have to do this shit. Like y'all
Nah,
good.
they wanted an excuse.
Yeah, I think that was, yeah. So it was just like a lot of
That's
that.
crazy.
Just seeing like stuff like that at a young age, it just was like different because
Yeah.
fights and all that was just regular. But
Yep.
seeing that was like, okay, they open with it. I guess.
I can't do that shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. What have been some of your biggest challenges when trying to break into the industry that you faced so far?
So yeah, it's definitely been challenges. Just like trying to be around people that want to have the same work ethic as me, probably because I don't have a lot of studio time or like a lot of time just me like getting a lot of work done. So every time I do get in the studio or I go crazy, but yeah, that's basically it.
Just trying to find people that match
Yeah.
the same energy you bring to the game.
Like-minded individuals.
because
Yeah.
it's been hard.
Yeah, I do feel like that
naturally.
is a big
That is
challenge
really
for
hard.
sure. That is really,
Mm-hmm.
really hard because, especially what you're saying, like, nigga, I don't have enough time to be coming out and going to studio
Every 2
sessions. So when
seconds,
I'm
yeah.
in a studio session, nigga, I'm trying to rack these shits out, nigga. And niggas be like, oh, let's eat. Nigga, fuck your eating right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I feel that, definitely.
Yeah.
As a man, you can answer it as a man or you can answer it from an artist point of view. What are some of your biggest fears that you feel that are within yourself right now?
I really don't have none. I really don't have none, to be honest. Maybe like one that's like probably like poking his head out or picking. It's just like if I'm on on a platform like this and I say something that might get me canceled. But
Mm.
I feel that.
other than
I
that,
feel that.
I ain't even really tripping.
That's a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
Taylor be like, I don't know if I should say
Taylor
Yeah.
understands that fully
Yeah.
for sure, buddy.
It's nervous. You don't really know who is gonna see it, and you don't want to say something that
That
you don't
does
mean.
catch, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do agree.
And that's not to say that because people can think like that ties into you.
Your beliefs.
Yeah, and also
Right.
caring what people think, right? It's more so
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
yeah, you just don't want to mess up the business, right? That's where your mindset is.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't want
exactly.
to mix the business.
Yeah, you don't want to. You
Yeah,
don't
I don't
want
want to mix it with
But
my
that's-
personal.
That's what's so crazy though, is that we have a constraint on what we can say and what we cannot say. Sure, there are things you probably shouldn't say,
Mhm.
but that doesn't mean you don't have the right to say it.
That's true.
It's only when
You
you
know?
have, like we talked about earlier, social things. Like when
Right,
if
social
you have a
constructs.
lot of eyes on you, like as like the lawyer
Right,
thing we were
right.
talking about, it's like that's when it makes it hard because if you're tough enough to deal with 8 people going at
Yeah.
you, are you tough enough with 80,000
Right.
people like
Right.
going against you? It's like if you can handle that, then cool, handle it.
Exactly. I
And if
mean,
not, then you got to watch yourself.
like Kanye, for instance, right? Like he doesn't care anymore
That nigga don't give a fuck.
at all. Like,
Yeah, but he also makes $1 billion
lot,
plus
right.
dollars
Yeah, he's
without
at that
anybody.
level.
Yeah, so he's like,
Mhm.
nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's why he's doing this shit.
for sure.
But
Talk
Sure.
to us about so last weekend I learned that you got kids.
Yep. I got 9.
Kids.
yeah,
Wow.
Kids. Talk to us about fatherhood and how that's led you to be the man that you are today.
Shit, fatherhood been difficult because I didn't grow up with a dad.
Mm.
So trying to be the best person that I could be, and I'm trying to be to my kids, it's been like kind of a struggle because I don't have no blueprint or anything like to go off of. So shit, I be watching a lot of, not even to get the education, but shit, like I watch movies and see how they dad, treat their kids or whatever. But that might not be the best thing, but shit.
No,
That's
movies
what you
can
got.
show you
Something.
a lot about relationships, every type.
Yeah, so because I search for it, so
Mm.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying to be the best without having a dad has been kind of a struggle, but it's also been like the best too because it's keeping me out of the street
Yeah.
for sure. So
How many girls and how many boys?
I got 4 girls,
It's pretty.
and the rest boys and
That's pretty
stepson
even.
too.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a
Wow,
lot,
man.
nigga. That
Yeah.
nigga-
And my little mama, my youngest, is 2, and she terrible too. My first
Terrible too.
baby where I could say like I got a bad baby. I don't never want to say that about your kids.
Yeah, but yeah,
be
that
doing bad
she
shit.
there,
yeah,
she there.
she there, man. She just test me, and she just like just a little ornery little girl. Yeah.
Not only is you just a nigga that's trying to be or learning to be a better father or someone that understands where they want to be and where they see themselves, you just a real solid nigga also, someone that I can genuinely call like a friend for real. But you also a real life pimp nigga, bruh.
Yeah.
So talk to us
P
about
shit.
what that's like and talk to us about what you can talk to us about
Yeah, I
without
always
getting
have
you too
questions
caught
about
up.
this.
Yep. I can talk about whatever. It ain't no limitation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So talk to us about the
on,
shit.
yeah.
Tell us how you got into it, why you got into it, and we'll start from there.
So shit, mainly it was influences that I seen in my family. Like I got an uncle that's not here. He was a pimp, and when he would come to like family gatherings, like Christmas and Thanksgiving, he would have his females or whatever. And I knew that he wasn't married to them or whatever. He just like was, his aura was different every time he came. So I just paid attention
Aura.
to him, and then I asked my mom, like, you know, what
What's
is
he
he
do?
on? What
Yeah.
does he do? And then my mom was like, hey, he a pimp. So once I heard that, like, I didn't even know what a pimp was, but
Right.
then just paying attention, I just start like stuff just start like coming to me naturally. And then I spoke to him about it later on in life when I was a teenager. Like I mentioned the game to him, and he was like, you know, yeah, it's there or whatever. But he didn't think that I was like ready for it or like I was for it. But I was like I'm already like these girls is already like coming forward with it. So I just ain't actually got my feet wet in the game. But like I it's too many signs. Like what's going on? And he was like, yeah, definitely. You know, you might got it, but he wasn't ready to teach me the game.
Right.
But he was let me know that, you know, what he was into or whatever. But yeah, he wasn't so into teaching me. I had to teach myself, but I was open to him to talking about it. So that's where it started.
What all right. So you got niggas that are like, all right, you got simp ass niggas. And then you got niggas that like pretend they not simp ass niggas, and then you got like the hard ass niggas. What made you decide to go all the way left with the I'm not being no simp ass nigga?
Just understanding the rules of the game and understanding me as a person. Like I'm not a soft person. Like if you ask me for $1, if you a homeless person or a female, like I'm probably not finna give you $1. I'm not easy. So there's like that.
So
I
that
feel
just
it.
that just off rip was like, so I'm
That's-
trying to get a gauge for when was the moment. Like I get your uncle was doing it and you seeing him as an influence and shit like that, but I'm trying to get this. When was the moment that you was like, nigga, I'm not giving no bitch my heart no more. I'm on this pimp shit, or was it just from jump? You was on some pimp shit.
All right, so I had a cousin that came around. He's from New Orleans, and he's affiliated with Cash Money and all them. So he had a lot of like experience just being on the road, and he was a pimp. So when he came around Santa Maria, like nobody wasn't doing nothing around there. Like there was like still selling dope and
Yeah.
thinking that shit was fly. And so when my cousin came around, like he had his female, and I was more paying attention to what could happen like next for me, because I knew like, okay, this is like what I'm on. Like I just gotta get all my shit together and I could do what he doing. So when he came, he influenced like a lot of people in our family and around the town to just start like being on some pimp shit. And one of my baby mamas, she bisexual, and she been a chinchilla a couple times. So she's like had girlfriends in jail and shit like that, and she is kind of I guess you would say on the butch side. So like females she can knock some females. So that situation happened when I met her. When I met her, we had went to New Orleans, and we started making money because we understood the game. So me just understanding like what was right here. My cousin came, and I learned what I needed to learn, and it was very simple what I needed to learn, and I felt like I had to get my feet wet. Like, you want to do something for so long, you can see it, you can talk about it, but it's like, all right, when is you really gonna get out there?
Gonna get it. Jump off the porch.
Jump off the porch. So yeah, when I met my first baby mama, she was already in the.
Y'all had the kid prior or after?
After.
Okay.
No. Actually, she was pregnant. Like, yeah, she was pregnant. Like about 7 months pregnant. Yeah,
Hey,
trapping.
You was trapping while she was 7 months pregnant.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, we went to New
Trap
Orleans,
shit.
made some money, and that was my first time, in the game, being able. And that was just like some internet stuff. That really wasn't like going to
In the
Blade.
streets and shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was just internet. And we, one of my cousins, females, was already just deep into the internet and boom, and like we made money like that for a little while.
Shout out
But I
to
still
the
didn't
internet.
get my feet wet. Like I still needed to hit a Blade and go, from 6 to 6. And I still have, at that point, I didn't do that yet.
So would you consider your first baby mama's your bottom bitch?
At that point, yeah, she was.
Yeah.
And then she had a mouth on her. So she just got too just mouthy, and I'm not a violent person. So I just let her go do her own thing. And she
So you don't put you ain't bringing the baby powder out and none of that.
No,
You ain't bringing out the
them
hanger and nothing.
Hell
You know,
nah.
you ain't
He letting
doing
them
nothing.
learn.
You just telling them
they gonna learn.
They
They gonna learn, yeah.
They gonna learn.
You
but
don't
it ain't
figure it
gonna
out,
be-
or you gonna be on the street fucked up.
Yeah,
Is it cool if I call you Lux?
yeah, that's cool.
Cool. Lux,
Me.
there's a certain vernacular and vocabulary used in in the isms, right? So when you say that was your first time on the Blade in NOLA, what does the Blade mean?
Well, I wasn't on the Blade in New Orleans. It was just internet.
Oh, the internet Blade.
yeah,
Okay,
the
yeah.
internet. So
when you
Blade.
got on the Blade. What is he?
He trying to
what is
figure it
the-
out.
Yeah, what
So
does Blade mean?
the Blade is an area where it could be made up in any town, any city, anywhere. It's just a street where prostitutes conduct their business.
It's the block.
Figueroa would be a
Right,
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
your block.
Yep. Yeah, it could be anywhere really.
Right. I just wanted the viewers to understand because there's certain vernacular here that will just fly over people's heads.
It's
They have
gonna
no
fly
idea.
over my head. We can be
Come on, sis.
yeah,
We getting into it.
but
You getting put on game.
For the new people that don't understand certain terms, please give us the term of a bottom bitch. What would it be a bottom bitch?
So the bottom bitch is a female that is in your business as the first one to check on the situations that are going on with the program. The bottom bitch, she gonna be collecting most of the money, and then if you letting other females into the situation, they gonna probably see her first, and then she come back with information about the females that I'm bringing around, or to the situation that things that I can't see. From if I'm talking to one female, then she gonna be like, all right, well, I talked to her for about 20 minutes, and
This is
she's
this.
yeah, she might
Bottom
not be
really
for
the
this
top.
program.
Yeah.
She gonna come back with the most information. I'm communicating with her the most, and that's basically what the bottom bitch is. She has a kind of a crown of a respect, of a secretary.
Been there.
If you president, she vice president.
Yeah, she first lady.
First lady.
First
yeah.
lady, first lady. Not vice president. First lady or vice president. That's different.
That's huge.
Well, vice
Yeah.
president.
Which one is it?
probably,
It's
yeah.
first lady.
First
There you
lady.
go.
Okay. She ain't getting a cut. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She not. You can't
She's in the building.
unless you start getting crazy, like you said.
How many girls are you like managing at a time?
The style play.
Me myself is 3. I've had 3 just, and it didn't last that long. Probably lasted about 2 weeks, but shit, yeah, 3. And girls get, like real indecisive or just get uncomfortable with certain shit or just,
Yeah.
and we call it blowing up, like they blow up and leave.
Yeah.
So yep, 3, and it was a
B.
beautiful time.
So you would say for that industry, right? It requires a certain level of mental, right, to teach these women how to level up their game. So would you say being in that industry requires a lot of mental work on the women?
Yeah, because most of them is already mentally unstable. So
It requires a lot of work then, huh? I would imagine so. If they're being mentally unstable, it takes a lot to reel them back in and then having to explain
Non-violently.
right non-violently how to get the message across would be tough, right? You would say?
no, it's not tough. No.
What's the hardest part about pimping?
Staying out the way. You want to be undetected. You want to be like a mountain lion, elusive. So if you're starting to be noticed, if people like recognizing you, remembering your name, like that's not good. Because you don't, really, I'm not out here to be
That's
making
not the
friends.
industry to be trying to be known in. Yeah,
Right. I'm not out here really to be making friends and shit.
I'm trying to
like
make
that.
money and get out.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And there's so many places, Figueroa is one place in LA that's the most popular, but there's so many other places just to make money and do your thing. But they say Figueroa. There's so many other places. Just don't get stuck on that place. You could be in Hawaii. You could be in fucking.
No cap, my
Wyoming.
Florida people know what OBT is. It'll get up.
Yep.
It'll get up.
Any other pimp questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, obviously, like we said, the vernacular is gonna go over my head, so it might not be like the right question to ask. But how do you keep them safe, or is that not necessarily like your responsibility?
That is my
His
responsibility.
sole responsibility.
Yeah.
Shit.
Main responsibility.
Just being communicating is the best part.
Yeah.
Shit, and you, for the most part, I'm tracking where you going. So if you leave out of the area where where we trapping, then I know I gotta start following the car.
Yeah.
Like, type shit. So safety and security is 100% like what I'm on and what the program is like mainly about. Cause shit. So.
Yeah.
Got you.
Makes sense.
You ever been to the Players Ball?
No.
No. Do you ever care for it?
Nah.
No. Fair enough.
You never want to just suit up and just not even
Hit
bring
the
everything.
shit.
Just
Yeah.
just tap in, get some eat, and we'll step out.
Nah, not really. Nah.
Because of your main thing, wanting to
Undetected.
be undetected and out the scene.
Yep. I'm not out there to be
Friends with
seen, really.
nobody.
And I don't want to be
No
regarded.
friends in the industry. Fair enough,
Yeah.
brother. Fair enough.
Nah, I would go to perform or something, but not
Right,
just.
right.
I'm cool.
Not on no pimp shit.
Nah.
When it comes to your Instagram, you always do be posting shit. And I be wondering, how the fuck this nigga don't get banned, gang? Like, nigga got booty, titties out. Nigga, Philly posted something when a nigga sucking on a titty and the nigga got banned. My nigga don't ever
real.
get banned off this shit. Talk to us about your
Crazy.
promotion of your music and why you go about it that way.
Shit, it's just really that part of it has been a journey. Cause I've been having to just learn shit on my own for real. Well, a little bit, like maybe like 80% on my own, and then 10% this last like year. I've been having a manager, so he been letting me or showing me like different shit that I need to be doing. But what was the question again?
Why do you go about
Oh, this.
promoting your music the way you promote it on Instagram?
Shit, for the most part, it explains me as a person. Like, I just want people to look at the shit that I post and laugh, smile, and just like have a bad day or have a good day, and or share their opinion on how they feel about what I'm posting, because it's definitely 50-50. Like
Engagement.
People be telling me like, they like what they see, or they don't like what they see, or they're just like, why is she wearing that? And
Right.
so it's good for
engagement.
me. It's engagement, yeah,
Conversation.
for sure.
How do you describe your artistic style, and how has it evolved over time?
Shit. Probably my style, I would have to say, is just probably just original, but I had to change my style and be different. And I want to say like that's why I've been getting more of the attention that I've been getting the last like 2 years, is because I decided to be different and change my voice.
Sure.
So like for the first like 10 years of my music career, I've always rapped the same, harmonized, sing like a little bit, and I like never. So nobody, I don't want to say ain't nobody ever like said maybe you should do something different, but up until like that 12 or 10 years, like I've been rapping, I've been coming hard, but everybody ain't nobody said like be different up until like 2 years ago, and I was like sick and coming off a cold, and I start rapping with my cold like raspy voice, and from that point on I start like making more songs like that, and I start getting more attention, and I decided to be different.
That's tight.
So when I became different, shit started changing for me.
Fire. All right, let's get into some of this music. I'm about to play the song that introduced me to you.
Okay.
My dumb ass ain't even get it. I might have to get it on. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, and as I was looking through your Instagram blogs, I was trying to find also like your links. Like I had to look you up through like Apple Music, but I was wondering why you don't have any links on like in your Instagram bio for your music.
Shit, I just haven't put them in there yet.
No, okay.
That's the only reason why. What you think I should have in there?
Your links.
Your links?
To my YouTube or Spotify or?
Yeah,
Like, there's a
everything. All the
page.
deals.
You can get the
I got you.
hub.
I got you.
There's a specific
you.
landing page you can do. He'll get
Yeah,
you right.
I got you. I
Okay.
get you right.
One stop shop.
Just
Like
Send
the
all
link tree?
hit me tomorrow. Exactly.
Like Linktree?
Yep.
Exactly.
It does all that, yeah.
But a link tree is just the hub.
But
So
this, you get one link
need
for
to
everything.
I got you. For
sure.
We'll talk. This the song that introduced me to my gal.
Shit's crazy.
Woke up and I'm feeling like the one. Diamond shining like I caught the sun. Chasing chicken like I'm on a run. Bring me 2050s and a
My phone start ringing, me, my trap is ready. Trap is ready, trap's ready. Dashing through the traffic like Marin's ready. It's ready, it's ready. I came to put the sauce in the spaghetti. In the spaghetti, I'm tripping. Look at your nigga, is he on Fetty? Is he on Fetty? Ride around with a senorita.
strap in her purse like Medea.
I got the Shanae, she got the Laquita.
Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, Vita.
Ran up on a bitch like a cheetah. Like a cheetah. So fast. Is you hot and ready, Little Caesar? Little Caesar? She looking for a nigga just to please her. Just to please her. Take her down the figure, then I leave her. She's down there following instructions. She's down there following instructions. High heels on, she'll show you how to function. High heels on, she'll show you how to function.
Woke up and I'm feeling like the one. Diamond shining like I caught the sun. Chasing chicken like I'm on a run. Bring me 2050s and a
My phone start ringing, me, my trap is ready. Trap is ready, trap's ready. Dashing through the traffic like Marin's ready. It's ready, it's ready. I came to put the sauce in the spaghetti. In the spaghetti, I'm tripping. Look at your nigga, is he on Fetty? Is he on Fetty? Is he on Fetty?
That is Fetty by Luxury the Trap God.
Who did all that ear candy? The growls and the sound Fetties?
Shit, that was me.
That's crazy.
It's so hard.
Is it on
So-
Fetty? You're literally one of the most funniest rappers. And it's not like you're trying to be funny. It's just like you be saying real life shit. And that should just be having me weak personally. Cause like I be hearing what you be saying and I get the lingo, so I just be rolling. But who influenced you most when it comes to putting the witty bars together?
Musically,
Yeah.
shit, probably Mac Dre.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
Understanding his style, like he didn't hold back. So Mac Dre.
Mac Dre.
That makes sense.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that makes sense.
For sure. All right, man. In 2024, you dropped 8 singles total, and then dropped an EP, 6 songs. You stay grinding, stay working. Talk to us about your work ethic, because you kind of touched on it earlier and why it's your biggest issue with finding other people like that. Talk to us about the grind, and then how you got the way that you are when it comes to this music work ethic shit.
So shit. Yep, I did. I was busy last year. I dropped 2 projects. I dropped it's called Laugh Now, Cry Later, and I did Trap to the Future, and then I recorded a project for my son. It's called Run the City. So yeah, what was the question again?
Talk to us about your work ethic and your grind, and then how you got to when it comes to those things.
All right, so shit, my work ethic is just like when I get the right people around me, I'm just gonna go crazy when I record it.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of opportunities to get in the studio.
What does that mean, gang?
Like what?
You
like
busy?
what is like
Yeah.
no like
Like as much as
yeah,
I
like-
want to be recording, I'm not recording. Like I only have probably like I don't have a lot of studio time like under my belt.
Is there studios around you? Is that like that's what he's asking? Like, what's the
What's
reason
stopping
why
you?
you can't record a lot? That's what he's asking.
Well, shit, right now I don't have an engineer close around me.
Oh, okay, makes
So-
sense. But
But yeah, I'm working on that. Like I
Yeah.
got somebody finna come around.
yeah.
yeah,
I've been talking to different people.
well, I'll
it's
talk
hard.
to you outside of here and tell you some shit too. But yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
And shit, just like when I do get the opportunity to record, I'm gonna just do my best, give you like the best of me for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
How many songs you think you got like recorded? Since you don't work a lot, but then you work, but then when you in there, you grinding. So then give me like not how many songs particular. Give me a time span from like, all right, what does a month musically look like for Trap God?
shit, I'm able to put out a project in a month for real. It's not that hard. I just have to have the right.
Like how many times you in the studio in a month?
Shit.
Last month, how many times you was in the studio? January, how many times you was in the studio?
I haven't recorded in like 2 months for real.
Oh, and that's because of the limitations.
Yep.
Yeah.
What people make it right? Like outside of the engineer. Or yeah.
Like what people make the situation.
Yeah,
right.
you're like because you said you have to have like the right people around you.
Yeah, and so with that, like having the right people around me, I deal with trust issues. So I think that's one of the
okay.
main reasons right
That
now
makes sense.
why it's been so long since I recorded. Because like the last people that I was recorded with, I had went through a little situation with that, and then I haven't recorded since then. So I think I just haven't had the right people around. But like right now, I have been talking to an engineer. And we should be linking up and doing something like any day now.
For sure. Lit. Well, I'm gonna say it on air so it happens.
yeah.
But I know where you stay at, and Key stays 15 minutes from you. So we'll just set that up where you can just record at Key's studio. And that would fix that 2 months of not recording, because that's insane.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you're like taking a break or chilling, but it's like if you want to record, 2 months is a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So it's
and like you shouldn't have to drive 1,000 miles to get to a studio either. So
Yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
a point of it. And I get where you're at is literally a fucking
In the
dead
middle of
town.
nowhere.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand not being able to do that, but yeah, bro.
Have you? So not to cut you off.
No,
Shep,
you're good.
Have you considered
recording yourself?
Yeah, like building a home studio.
I have.
Yeah.
I did that like this last month. I bought a microphone,
Mm-hmm.
an inbox, and I tried it, and I didn't like it. Like I didn't like the sound. I feel like I couldn't complete nothing. And I know how to press record to stop and bounce it out. And I couldn't get to the point where I wanted to bounce out what I did.
It's
so
because it don't sound like how you need it to sound to get to the next. And I struggled with that a lot, but I got to the point where I track a lot of shit out and just record a lot of stuff, and then all my guys will come in and then touch it when it needs it. But it's also a confidence thing too. Like once you get past the point of being like, oh, this may sound like shit, like how it is, like it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave it in there and put it to the side in the vault, and then somebody will touch it when they get a chance. You know what I mean? And then you can get, at least for rough drafts and shit, you know what I mean? At least it's like, okay, I'm at least getting my idea out, and then when you get to the real studio, it's like
it's game time.
yeah.
I thought about that. I just can never complete anything.
I'm in the same realm. I can't complete shit. I can complete the song lyrically, but I can't fucking make it sound good. So I just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Sorry.
No, good. Yeah.
Is there anything that like makes you feel creative or like puts you in the zone, or like Jay said, like you're kind of just talking about your real life and it just comes as it goes?
No, I just hearing songs that I like
Yeah.
turn me up and make me want to go work. Like I'm big on how like Lil Wayne would come out with a lot of mixtapes using other people's beats. So I feel like when I hear a beat that I like, I get energetic and I say what I like to say on it. So that's a good thing for me if I can hear music that just turn me up.
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah, man. My goal is to make sure you can. My goal for you is to make sure that you can get some more shit out. So I'm gonna make sure I set you up right.
For sure.
You are always changing up flows, sounds. You go from trap to some pimp trap shit to some lovey pimp shit, but it all stays around the area of some pimp shit. Talk to us about how you found your different voices. You kind of already elaborated on like the sickness voice, but elaborate on the like singing and where you decided, all right, I'm gonna start going with the melodies, and even on the Connect the Coast album, you singing on some beat I wouldn't even heard you on before. So I'm like, what made you have that confidence to be like, all right, I can really do anything when it comes to this music shit?
So I have two cousins. They both sing and they rap. Like they sing better than they rap, but they do both. And I thought that, I always liked how they're walking the building, they'll just like start singing like just any song and catch their attention. So I was like, all right, I want to be able to do that, just harmonize and sing. So basically, I just followed their path and just started like training my voice a little bit. And I'm still working on it, but I knew that singing is definitely get like more attention than me rapping for the most part.
You know what, Lux? Could you give us a little sample of your vocal range right here?
No.
Nah.
He always doing no.
You know what?
I can play some. What you want me to play with your vocal range?
Shit, you could play R&R.
This nigga's crazy.
Or you could, I didn't do it. I'm shooting up the club. I just was going off.
What you shooting up the clip? What you want me to play? Which one?
I was mainly like, I wasn't harmonizing on shooting up the club, but I was like trying. But R&R.
R&R?
Shooting up the club.
Shooting up the club, yeah.
I love song names that are dope. Like I have a song that I just finished and it's called How to Give a Bitch a Chance.
How to give a
Dang.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This is R&R featuring Lost Boy.
How can something grow from the dirt? But how can something grow from the dirt? Light up the weed, let it ease my mind. Light up the weed, I'ma hit 2 times. Light up the weed, let it ease my mind.
2 times. Light up the weed, let it ease my mind. How can something grow from the dirt taste so good? How can something grow from the earth taste so good? How can something grow from the dirt taste so good? How can something grow from the earth leave my loved ones behind? But how can something grow from the dirt ease my mind? Light up the weed, let it ease my mind. Light up the weed, I'ma hit 2 times. Light up the weed, let it ease my mind. Light up the weed, I'ma hit 1 time. Light up the weed, I'ma hit 2 times. Light up the weed, let it ease my mind.
That is R&R.
That's a feel good
I
record.
love that.
I
Yeah,
fucks with
that's
that.
a
That was
very
like
yeah. I felt like I was on the beach. Like I'm
Yeah.
like,
Telling you.
that was like
yeah.
Bob Marley X Broadway
Yeah,
X Juice
man.
WRLD.
Yeah, that was a good beat too. Yeah, man. Yeah,
But
that was
maybe
really
it
good
was
one.
just luxury.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Maybe.
What's
Maybe.
the challenge you
Maybe.
face when trying to stay in artist mode, also dealing with the real life shit you got going on?
Probably being on time for shit.
I feel you, homie.
I feel you.
I
gang.
book a lot of shows, not a lot of podcasts, but like whatever I need to do to be on top.
Yeah.
And being on time and just trying to fulfill those shit.
Yeah.
But I gotta understand people have lives. I have lives. Sometimes, like last week, I was supposed to be here. That day, I was really like burnt out, tired because I be on the road a lot, so I really needed to rest.
He was happy.
It's important.
Yep. I was laid back down.
He was happy when he got that call. That nigga said, "Don't have to come." Cool,
That's
nigga.
good, bro.
I was about to cancel on you anyway, nigga.
I needed that rest, but I try not to like be in those positions where I'm tired. Like I'm booking shit, I'm doing like I need to be there. So that's basically it.
Well, you got a lot that you juggling though, man.
Yeah.
Like, you like you said, podcast shows, and then
Pops.
you being pops. Like, you got so much going on.
Pimp.
So no one can blame you for being like, man, I need some
Yeah, I'm not
sleep,
even
dog."
outside no more. I'm not.
Yeah.
For the
For
record.
real. For the record.
You
For the
feel me?
record.
They giving
On the record.
they giving away too much time for me
They
to be
are.
Man,
in jail.
still
I
active.
dedicate my time to my kids and my
That's
family,
right. That's right.
and I'm not outside sending bitches no more. No,
This music shit.
facts.
yeah, music and raising my kids.
Love it.
That's tight,
That's
brother.
more important to me than being down on the blade with a little hard-head female. No,
Trying to be active.
I think that R&R could go farther than that.
yeah, it's been on a couple different projects, and like sometimes I
it
don't even
on
know
there?
it's on there.
Yeah.
I be like, oh, okay.
You're
look
like,
at
oh,
that."
that's the one right
I'm
there.
glad I do
yeah.
my good paperwork though, so I get paid for everything.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Favorite song on the EP versus favorite session
Of one of my E EPs.
on the Trap to the Future.
Probably. What was the question?
Favorite song on Trap to the Future versus favorite session.
All right, so favorite song off of Trap to the Future is probably Pinky Out the Window with featuring Savvy Sosa,
You did.
my partner from Pomona. That song.
And then your favorite session.
Probably the session we all had together down in LA for the
Hell
crash
yeah.
out for the coast. That was like something that I look forward to, and I needed to be doing like more shit like that.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yep.
That shit was super fire.
That shit was lit.
Any other questions from my mans?
I think I
Yeah,
had
no
some.
question. Just a statement.
Who's
We
your
gotta
best
do
friend?
something.
Shit, I don't even have best friends for real. Like I deal with trust issues, and most
Yeah.
of those trust issues I deal with is like from family
Mm,
and like immediate people like that. So it's hard for me to trust.
yeah.
So I don't even have my kids as my best friends
Yeah, that's a good
for the
answer.
most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for real.
And I'm big on communication. And I feel like I don't like disrespecting nobody.
Yeah.
Like that's not until I'm disrespected, but
Sure.
So I like to communicate. And for the record, like music wise, I like to work with anybody that want to work with me. I'm not like motherfucking.
You're not me.
Yeah, well,
It's okay. You can say
I don't know.
it. You're not me. It's okay.
yeah,
It's
I
okay.
work with anybody for real.
I won't.
Yeah, no, you
Don't hit my
I gotta
fucking
work
message,
on, I
nigga.
gotta work on that too though because one of my partners like, man, you gotta go check out their profile before you say you finna do a
For
song.
sure.
with it.
Yeah, that's
sure.
a fact.
Cause I was
You
quick to be on like,
you
yeah,
gotta
this
do
work.
some
Some
work.
niggas be in the
Sure.
club
Gotta do
rapping in
some-
your ear like, get on this.
Yeah,
Like, nah, nigga.
Man.
Nah, Lex
No.
gonna be like, hell yeah, let's run it. No, nigga, get on my fucking ear,
Nah,
nigga.
gang, you gotta start telling them, send that shit. I'll check. I'll hit you in the morning once I hear this shit.
But you had a statement.
Oh no, we have a few things that we gotta do.
For surely.
Definitely. As I said, no questions, but a statement.
I
for
do.
sure.
I got a question.
What?
I was gonna ask, bro. You mentioned you was praying this morning. Did you hit church?
Nah, I don't go to church, but I pray. Like I pray a lot, so I don't have a church home, but shit, I pray a lot.
Is that by choice, or does that stem into trust issues as well? Why you won't find like a church home, or is you don't have time? It's just not a high priority.
I feel like I could just get everything that I need, like at home or just right at where I'm at. I don't feel like I need a church home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's real.
Fair enough.
Well, if you ever do want one, it's not a plug,
We got
but my grandparents do have one by your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
5 minutes up the road every Sunday at 9 o'clock. If you do want to go, I can send you the joint.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The kids can go have a little. It's at a. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So look,
I do have something to say real quick.
go ahead.
Yes, sir.
We not
Please,
done.
please.
Okay. For
But go
sure.
ahead.
So like being on the other platform, I heard my bro Uno say like you won't make it to this podcast unless you lit. So I like had to think about that. Like, damn, okay, I guess I am kind of lit because I don't know why people be hitting me up. Well, I can't even say that because I hit them up to be on the platform, but obviously they respond back for a reason and want me on their shit for a reason. So I respect like y'all tapping in. I tapped in with y'all, just understanding what it is because it's hard out here for
Yeah, man.
a black man out here.
Yeah.
Out here trying to make a motherfucking way because shit, without certain platforms, I wouldn't, be probably sitting right here.
Yeah.
I'll probably be trying to figure out, who gonna fuck with me. So I gotta, appreciate y'all bringing me here because I guess I am lit. Shit, I wake up every day hoping to get further in whatever I'm doing, and I'm just trying. So
Yeah, it's all love, homie.
Bro,
all
it's,
love, bro.
one, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. Like I said earlier in the introduction, you are somebody that I frequently talk about and talk to. So, I mean, regardless if you are lit, but regardless if you was lit or not lit, I was gonna have you on my show at any time you wanted to be here, bro. Cause I fuck with you the long way. No, pause. But when it comes to that, yeah, I mean. You hear how niggas talk to you on the chat. You see your support that you do for people, and that shit goes a long way. And people always talking about you in the chat, talking about your music, talking about who you are and how you are. So I don't think Lord would even have you in his house. I've never even been to the nigga house, and you sitting in there in his nigga crib. So nigga, don't think you're lit, nigga. Know you're lit, and that's what it comes to this music shit and just anywhere in life. Have that confidence and that belief in yourself, and once you have that confidence and that belief in yourself, the niggas will bow down at your feet no matter what. Like you don't have to have the quote unquote numbers, because who are getting quote unquote numbers? It's just about how you see yourself, and if you see yourself at the top, then you at the top. That's all that matters. So, usually we got a game. Game time. I don't know if you're too familiar.
Game time.
It's black and white. Simple game. This side of the coin. This side of the coin. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you two choices. You just pick one. All right.
all right,
E40 or Too Short.
E40,
Biggie or Tupac.
Tupac,
Nipsey or Kendrick.
Nip,
There you go.
Lil Wayne or Future.
Lil Wayne,
Migos or 3-6 Mafia.
Migos,
Mac Dre or what's that nigga name?
Max B.
Max B.
Mac Dre,
Silk Robe or Leather Jacket.
Silk Robe,
That's player.
Diamonds or gold chains.
Gold,
Fast cars or old schools.
Fast car.
Fried chicken or steak?
Fried
Come on.
chicken.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Grape licorice or red licorice?
Grape licorice.
Yeah.
R&B or gangster rap?
R&B.
Mac and cheese or pasta?
What's the
Mac and
difference?
cheese.
Nah, pasta.
I did that to be a contrarian.
Don't get me started, nigga. There's a difference in this motherfucker. Hot or cold?
Hot.
DC or Marvel?
DC.
My boy.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon Network.
My boy.
Ice cream or cake?
Cake.
Hey.
Yeah.
Time travel to the past or the future?
To the future.
Movies or shows?
Movies.
Maximus or minimalist?
Maximus.
Hey.
Comedy or drama?
Comedy.
Come on.
Giving or receiving?
Giving.
Musical or horror?
Whoa.
Horror.
Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Facing fears or facing vulnerabilities?
Yeah.
Facing fears.
Being right or being happy?
Being happy.
Would you rather have more time or more money?
More time.
Drowning or burning to death?
Burning.
Jesus, what the fuck? Hold on.
All right.
Stop. What the hell?
I can't
All
drown.
right, next.
That was the first time someone says burning.
Bro, and you're the first guest too that answered that quickly. Like that just knew
Yeah,
what
that
you
just
wanted to
was like,
say.
yeah,
like
burn.
like straight up. That's
On every
crazy.
single one.
Every one. That's
That's
impressive,
why I was
bro.
like, hold on,
It's
stop.
impressive. Yeah, because I want to know. You can elaborate too.
You can't elaborate. You can't elaborate. You need to. All right, last question for me of the day. Peace or power? And elaborate.
Please.
Probably peace. Because just like growing up in East Oakland, California, I grew up in the right there where the Black Panthers was feeding all the kids, and I was
That's
one of the
tight.
kids.
That's tight.
So that's like where I actually seen like type of structure,
Mm-hmm.
and they wasn't worried about power; they was worried about peace. So
That's tight.
yeah,
It's
about
fire.
peace.
Yeah,
That's
definitely,
lit, bro.
definitely respect that.
It's
That's
fire. Let's give a round of applause for
tight.
Lady
Show,
Chow guy.
show.
Shout out, my boy.
Usually, before we get out of here, you got some.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a real cool spirit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up. Yeah, thanks for
you.
being here, man. You got a real cool spirit.
Appreciate
Oh, yeah,
that.
hope you enjoyed your time here in the Iceberg Lounge. It gets kind of chilly. You
Get a
know what I'm
little
saying?
chilly in there, baby.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
What? Name a song for us to play. One song, any song you want us to play from you. It's all on you. What song?
Play shooting up the club.
Hell yeah.
And shooting at the club, that mean having sex without a condom.
Get into it. Dropping
Shooting
that
up the
thing
club,
off.
yeah. Shooting them babies in that club.
Shooting them babies in
Dropping
that
that
club.
thing.
That's so funny. Like,
Yeah.
that. Like,
They wasn't even
Shoot the
trying to
club
play
up?
my music.
I was talking about
'cause of that
yesterday.
title.
Hell.
Oh no, that was human trafficking. I got a song called Human Trafficking. They wasn't trying to play that on the platform.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Just by the title.
Yeah.
I'm not
Not to say
finding
that,
it. What project was it
Shooting
on?
up the
Not to
club.
say
It's a
the
single.
song ain't hard.
Okay.
That's funny as hell.
Titles.
See if I can find it.
I'll bring some.
Maybe
I'm
I'm
at two.
tripping.
You gotta show me one.
Matcha,
Bugging.
banana. You want any? They're all fruit.
Yeah, show me some. I eat it because it's not real fruit and chocolate.
Okay.
This is Shooting Up the Club by Luxury the Trap God.
Old bitches let me, square bitches can't stand me. Hit him with this dick, all of a sudden I'm your daddy. Had to double back in that pussy like candy. Shooting up the club, you should probably take a plan B. Need me a city girl like Lil Uzi. Do that thing, get high and wet like a jacuzzi. Bust that thing open on live for Lil Boosie. Got my popcorn and my candy, it's a movie.
Run around town looking for my little yeah. Take me to your mom's house, I wanna meet your granddad. Whispered in his ear, yeah, you finna have some grandkid. Got you at that motel, I'm all in and daring. Begging in that pussy like I got a bandana. Can't feel my face like I'm Jules Santana. Or am I Lil Wayne? I'm going insane. I wake up in the morning, I got you on the brain. Niggas still standing a double back in that coochie. I'ma sing to you like I'm wife and Lucci. Do you like Benny Hannas? I'ma eat that coochie. Get my name tatted so you'll never ever lose me. Ooh.
Get up in your mind, how you wanna be.
Shooting up the club, I ain't even bring a magnum. Got your body wet with a little thug passion. Yeah, I go to work, but I'm the boss, baby. Get up in your mind, how you wetter than the Navy. Shooting up the club, I ain't even bring a magnum. Got your body wet with a little thug passion. Yeah, I go to work, but I'm the boss, baby. Get up in your mind, how you wetter than the Navy. Ooh.
Get up in your mind, how you wanna be.
Ooh.
Get up in your mind, how you wanna be.
That is Shooting Up the Club by Luxury the Trap God.
Yes, Sirski.
Get that on all DSPs, man. Go get that. Go get that.
Hey, bro, you have that
Okay.
do you have the what? I was gonna say, do you have the song from the rerun shit? Every time I hear his verse, just you have to play bro verse.
Oh yeah.
Bro, whenever I hear your verse, bro, because we didn't heard each other verse hella times from the shit that we recorded the video for.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, every time I hear your verse, I get turned, bro. I be like, oh,
That's good. I get that reaction a lot.
that shit be lit. Like,
Hell
bro,
yeah.
I don't know where it's at though. I don't
I think it's
have
gone.
it. Yeah, we
I
motherfucking.
think he took it off.
Yeah, we got. Oh yeah, because it's out now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
everybody
gotta
go get that.
Go get what's the shit? GPT.
Kush GPT.
Kush GPT album
Connect
out
the
in
Coast.
stores. Connect the Coast. Luxury the Trap God. 7 records. Gang of other niggas else.
Yep,
Go
everybody.
get that. But anything else you want to plug in? The floor is yours. That's your camera.
Yeah, like
Plug in. Tell them where they can find you.
Exactly.
Tell them what's coming up next. All that good shit.
Well, shit, the Real Trap God on all, Instagram, Luxury the Trap God on all music platforms. What I got coming in the future is I got a project coming with CTC. That should be coming in like a month or two.
Tight.
With video and visuals, because that's one of the things I lack is videos and visuals. So like every song I do on this probably gonna have a video. Kush Stock, April 19th in LA. I'll be performing at Kush Stock. Tickets is free. Hit up the Instagram page, Kush Stock Instagram page for your free tickets. Shout out to CTC.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Iceberg Lounge. And shout out to Street Team Worldwide. That's one of my sponsors that fuck with me. They believe in me. Shout out to the management. And basically shout out, you know what? Shout out, I gotta give like one shout out to my baby mama, because she been holding that
Hell
nigga
yeah.
down.
That's tight.
You know,
For sure.
through some times that were they've been kind of rough, and
Yeah.
you need people that's there for you or have your back when you're going through shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one person. Like, as much as I be outside and doing all the things that I do, like she still be down for me. So I gotta
tight.
shout out to her.
So shout out baby mom. Let's give a round of applause for Luxury
Sure.
Trap God. All right, so before we get out of here, I want to leave y'all with a very, very special message. I have the name Uno. That's Phyllis Driller. That's Tay. That's Mike June. Wake up every day and strive for perfection. And when you come up short, because you definitely will come up short, wake up and do it again. We're the Iceberg Lounge, and we'll see y'all next week. Big Bird.
Big
Bird, bitch.
Bird.
Yes, sir, Burr.
Bird, bitch.
Like that, so.
Bird, bitch.